So I think what law school does really well is to teach you to think like a lawyer, and that's what everybody says it does. And I think in some ways it's really helpful to not think like a lawyer. So courses like the CAMH Collaborative Research course really give you an opportunity to go out and talk to people who aren't lawyers. And I think what thinking like a lawyer really helps you do is see the issues, but you don't necessarily get a very good grasp on what the problems are as they affect people on the ground.
It's not an ordinary kind of course, and it's both directed research, but it's collaborative. It involves coming down to CAMH in addition to work up at Osgoode and work outside a library and outside a database. It's talking to experts in the field, gaining an understanding of the problem, and then trying to be constructive, but also rigorous in telling CAMH not what CAMH might want to hear, but what CAMH needs to hear, and where the research takes the students is always going to be a voyage of discovery.
It's so different from anything else I've taken at Osgoode. It's been great to be able to collaborate with the people at CAMH and with other people in the class.
You learn a lot. You get to have experiences that you would just not have in class.
Mental health law is developed out of CAMH, and it's really unique to have litigation practice inside a hospital setting, and that's a great opportunity to expose young law students, young lawyers to that work. So over time we've really been developing our student program, and Osgoode was a great way to continue.
One thing in meeting sort of the lawyers and doctors here is, you know, they often have sort of thoughts or ideas about these subjects, and so obviously can sort of provide good guidance in that way, but they're also, you know, I think in many cases we're sort of going deeper into subjects than they maybe have time or inclination to do.
This type of course that has a direct impact stemming from the students' research, I think, is a very unique opportunity and a very powerful one for a young lawyer, but also for CAMH as a potential client for these young students.
The big question always is, will students want to do this? And of course you put it out there in a place like Osgoode. There's great choices. There's Parkdale, there's class, mediation intensive programs, great courses, seminars in every conceivable field. So what was really amazing is to see some of our absolute best and brightest students show up and want to take on something for which there's no obvious precedent.
So I would say to other students considering this kind of opportunity, definitely take it. It's, I think, in my opinion, what law school and learning the law is all about.